Okay, today we're dividing our colony, our Meliponi colony. And
To get
the
it
expert,
fresh.
Mr. Mamari, is here.
Second
So we
one.
can get a second hive.
What is the
You
other
see how
hive?
active it is? So he's getting that ready. Whilst he's getting that ready, I'm just going to show you where they're going to go and live. So we had to make like a little base with some skewers, and back to the bees. So you keep pushing down.
Yes, you get a level.
Okay, you can tell them in Kiswahili and I'll translate for
Get
you.
the
in
level.
English. So we're going down to get to the level.
And so that we can divide the
We're dividing the colony now.
Yeah. How many are here now? How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. At least you can put it down here.
How many are you taking?
4.
4.
I can put it the
How
knife.
many are there in total?
Not counted them, but you can just see the level because this is the level of the colon. Shafanya hiyo bwana.
Just keeping the knives clean. Then we're going to insert a knife between the two levels. Are those eggs or are those sacs for the babies or what are they? What is that?
Those are the larvae.
The larva. Okay, those are the larvae. So this is where the babies are living.
Yeah.
And they've been fed by all those soldiers that are moving around.
So go
we're going
this
to lift that up, slice it directly across.
This way.
There we go, and we're lifting. This is like a lift-up situation, and they're going over. Mamari's placing them in their new house.
Yeah.
There, down they go. But I very quickly want to show you how this one looked before he covers it. So there's the larvae, and everyone's active. How far down is the queen?
She will be
somewhere
in between
down
the two.
Okay. So the color's very different as it goes down. Eh?
Yeah.
Very light brown. So yesterday we fed them some finger millet powder. So that's in that side. And then today we're going to feed them some ripe banana and some finger millet powder, and then just let them get to work. So what is that called that you're putting on the side? Wax?
Wax.
Okay, so you're building up the colony by just adding some...
like a blanket for a newly born baby.
Okay. So we're basically putting them to bed. We're putting on the duvet and the blanket. He says there's very little honey on the other side, but I wanted my friends here to have a taste of the asali. Okay. Oh, you want to give these babies some honey?
Yes.
Okay, so you're giving them some honey. He's giving them some honey from the hive just to start with. Keep their tummies full. Keep them happy. So I'll take you back again to where the honey's being harvested from.
Yes, they will be busy.
There it is.
They will be busy bringing up a new queen.
Broken one of
their
those
own
cases.
queen.
Okay, and they're going to make their own queen. Okay.
What happened?
So those are the original. You can see the sticks there. So those are the same.
The same as
sticks
the ones
that we
which
have
are
on our new one.
Yeah.
Except I used barbecue skewers. Mr. Lamar used some indigenous twigs from his garden.
When we are putting the sticks, you have to be very careful.
Okay.
Otherwise, you don't have to use a poisonous fish.
Okay, you have to be careful with your stick that you don't use a
Poisonous plant.
poisonous
Plants.
a plant that is carrying any poisonous sap, like an euphorbia or eucalyptus or anything like that that's overly scented that could affect the babies. So we just used some barbecue sticks from the supermarket. So now we're going to go back again to this side. Then you can have this bakuli.
You can have that bakuli.
It's here. I'm going to take you back where he's putting the finger millet, which will be their sort of like emergency rations.
The purpose of this is to cover the honey.
Oh, you're
So
covering
that
the honey
they
so they don't get
they
stuck
don't
on
fall
it.
on
Where
it
you
and die.
Okay, so you're covering
Eventually
it.
they'll make food out of it.
You're covering the honey that we might have dripped inside the box.
Yes.
And then no food for them? Is that also food?
Yeah, it's also food.
It's also food, but he's making sure that the little babies don't come out and get stuck.
Now, should I use this for putting the honey?
Yes, please,
This one?
without your lace.
Without washing?
It's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
It's clean.
Clean.
So we're going to harvest a little bit of this honey
Yeah.
onto the same little plate that we had there. And here we go. This is the first time we're harvesting.
Okay.
I'm just going to move that out of the way. It's going to have a little bit of millet in it. How that's going to taste. Millet flavored honey or honey flavored
Do you
millet.
have coffee? Grounded coffee?
Ground
ready for
coffee.
drinking?
I don't
Can I
want to
get
put-
it?
I don't want to put millet in it.
Coffee. Coffee in your house. I want
You
to
want
all
some
them
coffee
put some coffee
grinds.
there and
You want some
see.
coffee grinds.
Yes, so that
Okay.
when we harvest in January,
Keep the
we
honey's
can taste the honey
Ile
harvested
container yangu ya kahawa.
if it has the taste of
Okay, so you want some
kahawa.
coffee grinds. I've just sent somebody to go and get you some coffee grinds. And what are you going to do? You're going to put the coffee grinds into
Yes, they can take it, mix it with their pollen and change the
Oh,
taste
I don't
of...
think we want to have coffee
Oh,
flavored
don't
honey.
have... Okay, but... do you have vanilla?
I have my honey in the
Yes,
morning.
do
and
you have
it'll-
vanilla?
It'll my honey at night, sorry, and then I'll be waking up with the flavour of coffee.
Do you have vanilla?
Okay, we can try a little bit of vanilla. Try some
If you have it,
vanilla,
I can try.
and we try some coffee. Okay, so sorry to keep you so long on this, but I'll give you another slightly closer look at how interesting it is the
You
way
see
they
the color?
make their
How the colony?
yeah, they're all there.
Yes, we are in the preparation of being made one of which to be a queen.
Okay, so somebody will be turned into a queen in here. How are you going to remove all this honey so that they don't stick there?
I'll remove it by using the fillet, the powder there.
With the powder, so
The
you'll just
powder.
sprinkle the
Fillet,
powder on
yeah,
there.
millet.
I'll get the finger millet, you'll pour it on there to stop them sticking. Okay, so that's very exciting. It's our first harvest basically. Mr. Mamari's having a little taste. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Over
Thank
we
you.
go. Okay, so that's done now. We close the hive.
Yeah, we close the hive.
Close the hive now and put them to bed.
Oh, so big.
You're giving them a little bit more honey.
Well, you have to put the honey here.
Okay, he's going to
they
put some
know
honey on the door to show
that
them
they-
which
yeah.
ways to go home.
You have to direct them that this is the place for
Then they
them.
know that where they're supposed to be going. So this is the not wax.
And this,
what did you just call
the
this?
new hive will be put in the place where the old one was.
Okay, so we'll hang the new hive where the old hive was hanging,
Position.
so that any soldiers
To
that
capture
are
the-
out
yeah.
will come
To
in
cap-
and start the new hive. Then they don't get confused. And those
Your
that leave
question
in
is
the
now-
morning will come into the second hive.
Okay, your
What's
question
my
is
other
now
question?
answered.
Okay, so now
Like that.
he's sprinkling the
Finger millet?
finger millet to
Cool.
make sure there's no sticky honey residue anywhere that can
Kill the hive.
kill the little soldier bees. Okay,
And wake up.
and off they go. There you go. So he's closing that now, and this guy will get closed as well, and they'll both be hung up. That's going to be their home. You can see all those soldiers that were out working. They're waiting to go in. There they are, all waiting to go in. And then he's got a little bit of banana.
Bas.
A little
Mama
bit of
amesema.
banana.
Hiyo ni nini?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Kahawa.
Amekata.
Tukiweka ndizi. What about the ndizi?
That's what I want to do. Nenda ukaniletea kijiko mara moja.
Kwani utachukua muda?
I have to koroga kwa.
Okay.
Straight.
Well, this is the banana that's going to go in. We're going to mush it up and put it in to give them some extra feed before they
Good.
start going out foraging.
Yeah.